Well, we're in the kitchen where I know my drawers are a bit messy, so I can already tell you, not only do I need organization tips, but you're talking purging. It is a new year. It's time to also let go of the old as well as bring in the new, right?
Oh, absolutely. The first thing that I always do when I go in and do a kitchen organizing session is to look at all the broken plates, the chipped mugs. All of those can go. All the mismatched sets. All of that can go and bring in a new year with a new set of dishes.
And things that you might not use. If you're not a baker.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many muffin tins, loaf pans, and people never bake, and you have tons of appliances that are gifted to you that all take up space.
Okay, so the stuff that we decide we want to keep, though, we have to keep organized. What do you have for us?
For sure. One of the common areas are the spices. So we often have spice packets that are in a drawer that you have to rummage through them. So again, like paper, you would sort them vertically so that you can easily just thumb through as you're baking. In a container, it's also portable so that you can bring things out when you need to.
Great idea. What else do you have?
And the other thing is knife storage. So there's 3 different options here. If you have counter space or you like the look of having a knife block, here's a knife block that you can insert knives in. It comes in several different colors. There is also a drawer organizer so that you can have knives inside of a drawer, safely protecting the blades. If you don't have all that space in a drawer, the third option is using a magnetic strip so that all your knives are safely hung vertically on a wall.
And let's talk space when it comes to the actual cupboards as well,
yes,
because
absolutely.
There is a way we can help that as well.
For sure. Where cupboard space is limited, you want to increase and add another shelf. In order to do so, we use what we call our shelf extenders. There's also corner options like you see in here, where rather than having your plates and your bowls all stacking and you want that one plate at the very bottom, then having a shelf extender gives you the ability to divide.
So many great tips getting us organized for the new year with Linda Chu. We've got more coming up.
Thanks.
Well, it's all about staying organized for the new year. And in this case, Linda, I think most people have a room like this where you kind of have so many things you want for it. And it has to be multi-purpose.
Yes, multi-purpose is the key, because what's the point with just unifunction? So this room here, there's 4 uses. This is a guest bedroom, it's an office, exercise area, as well as a media room.
And so there are tips to keeping organized here and also purging. What kinds of things should we be getting rid of?
Well, go through all the deep crevices inside your drawers and cupboards, because there's likely a lot of things hanging around in the back that you haven't touched in years.
And then once you put things back, what kinds of things can we do to keep organized here?
This room here has a Murphy wall bed minus the bed. So the great thing here is with these adjustable shelves, when the bed is not in use, the linens can be stored there. And as you can see at the very top is a hang bar. So when you do have guests, they can have an area to hang their clothes as a closet.
Okay, and it's also an office. So what do we have over there to keep it organized?
Absolutely. Office-wise, what we have here are for more shelving again, but what you need to do is to select the right containers. So we have different carriers for paper, file jackets, also a different use for a typical magazine holder. Rather than how you would normally use it, tip it on its side, and using a magazine holder on its side, you have the ability to use file storage.
Now let's talk kids, because keeping kids organized, I can't even keep myself organized. I can't imagine keeping kids organized. What are the basic tips for that?
Kids and lids, they don't match. You'll never get a kid to put a lid back onto a container. So open bins, open baskets so they can self-serve, and you can have a quick clean and throw things inside.
Excellent. Well, I don't know if I should sit on the couch or maybe take a little nap on the sofa bed. It's all about multi-purpose as far as organizing. Thanks so much. For more details on how Linda can keep you organized, you can of course check out her website. Come on, sit with me, Linda. Thinking of going somewhere warm as we're in these drab months here in January? Well, most of us know that we got to pack our liquids in a bag, and to me that's organization.
Absolutely.
Linda. But we're going to go beyond that.
Beyond that, there's a bunch of different techniques and some gadgets that are available. Like this gridded system, for example, it's a bunch of crisscross elastics. And by sorting all like items, this panel could be all your electronic gadgets, all your chargers. We have a smaller one for makeup, so rather than fishing into a big bag trying to find what you need, everything is within one panel.
But 32 outfits in one standard carry-on. How do you kind of organize even according to theme? Like, do you have to consider things like color? Weight's a problem,
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Color is essential because you want everything to mix and match. I would start with the pair of shoes. Go with a black pair of shoes or brown or a jewel tone, and everything matches the one color shoe that you're going to bring. So for example, as far as clothing-wise is concerned, every piece of clothing that you have, every item, should at least have 2 wears out of it, 2 outfits. So this one, for example, is a maxi skirt, but it could also be worn as a dress.
Now you've got a combo pack of rolling and also folding.
Yes. So there's 50 of one, half a dozen of other as to your whether you're a flat packer or a roller. So rolling, I find I prefer rolling because it's a lot less wrinkled, but you can really squeeze into some of those really tight spaces, and it helps to sort of cinch everything in.
And having multi-purpose again, multi-times that you're going to be able to wear certain outfits, that's really going to save some space as well.
Absolutely, it is.
She's keeping us organized today. For more details on Linda Chu, you can check out our website. We've got more New Year's organization tips coming up throughout the morning. And the organization tips continue into the new year, and this time, Linda, into the utility closet, right?
Utility closet, sometimes a whole junk closet. In every home, there's always wire shelving. So having a wire shelving solution where it's above the headspace, so maximize the vertical space, there's a great product out where there's hanging trays and bins that you can use that are attached to the bottom of the shelf. Like this one here, it just attaches to the wire grid. So great for just storing things up ahead.
Yeah, because normally that's wasted space.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
great.
As far as containers are concerned, you need to consider yourself with open containers or closed containers. Closed containers, like what you see up here, are for items for a longer term with a lid on it. It keeps the dust off. Open containers, like the shoe care basket here, so grab and go, or another open container option is the cleaning caddy. So all the jars and all the bottles that you have, you can just grab and go or take the whole caddy with you.
And I love that you have, it appears almost like different levels there. You can actually see everything in there. There's nothing really hidden.
Oh, absolutely. Often you have things tucked away in the back that you totally forget about and everything is expired. Using a stepped organizer like this, you see everything from the back to front and it's fully easy access. Going into the back of a shelf, you can have items that are bins, so you can carry that out, and you have full access to items that are stackable in the back and easy access as well.
And I guess one of the major tips there too is keeping like things together. You have cleaning products together, you have cans together.
Oh, absolutely. When you cluster like with like, it makes shopping so much easier because you're not buying duplicates and triplicates of everything because you know what you have or don't have.
Less to purge when you know what you have or don't have. Thank you so much, Linda, keeping us organized for the brand new year. For more details on Linda, you can, of course, check out her website.